Radio check. Radio check. Work is AIO. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for some Hutch at Iron 4 1-year war. Well, I don't think we can call it 1-year war since it's already August of 0082. But hey. Anyway, thank you for joining, and I would like to apologize for the sudden end or sudden abrupt end to the stream yesterday. There was a sudden power outage that lasted for most of the day, and I couldn't come back into playing until pretty much later. By then, I had an issue with synchronizing the data, so kind of most of the stuff that we managed to do yesterday, kind of gotten reset. So I had to spend some time off stream trying to get back into things, and well, here we are. A little under a year from the last time from the last part we kind of got into before the stream was cut off abruptly. Things are not exactly going well for us, as the Federation still has fleet supremacy across most of the space colonies. But there is one thing that's good enough to listen to. It's apparently we've been doing enough damage to their space-based combat divisions that they can't exactly effectively invade most of our territories. Mostly that's because they've managed to land some troops in both Abal Akut and Solomon. That's why this air base is currently empty. They actually landed there a couple of months ago. Also, apparently a couple of landing divisions managed to set ground inside 3 for a few days, because they made naval invasions on areas that did not have a lot of defensive positions. But thankfully, we managed to contain them, and they couldn't even get to the capital, some city. Here's a list of some of the battles we've had. Oof. We did lose some divisions, apparently. Or maybe not. What? Why does this list a division that was overrun by the enemy when they're the ones who lost all the units in their area? Well, whatever. Probably a my misidentification. We still have the full force of the Xeon Home Guard, so I have no idea why it's listing the divisions as overrun, especially when we only lost a couple of equipment as compared to them. But we did lose some aircraft. We also have managed to get a lot of new aces for the flyers. Though there has been at least one ace killed in action over here in Abaku. Meanwhile, on the Navy side of things, we did manage to score some hits, and enough to allow us to get somebody marked as a Pride of the Fleet, which is helping us boost war support. Problem is, they still have the numbers advantage, so we can't really effectively conduct naval operations in these areas, especially when we need naval support to capture Shangri-La. For the time being, we are still waiting for the MS flight test to conclude. By the way, we actually managed to get mobile divers ready to rock, and that also unlocked fourth achievement for the MS Igloo line, which gives us a boost to political power gain as well as air experience, and a command power boost. So far, though, we have not managed to get production as fast as we want to because we don't have enough factories to support our frontline units, and we don't have enough space for anything else. We've also converted some civilian factories for the job, but they're still lacking. Production has been pretty decent. We've already hit maximum production efficiency and production cap. We've also added the Guazine class, Ligon class, Guazine class, the Constant aircraft, Zagok. This is for future use, and then we've also managed to get some Zagoks for dive work, as well as the MS-09 Dom, which we are about to deploy as a separate mobile suit division. Because of some graphics bugs with the goof upgrades, I had to switch back to the Zaku model because it kept eating up, kept sending flashes, and the model for the heavy arms goof is missing for some reason. Anyway, let's get back into the action. Here we go again. Oh no, it's naval spotting. I wonder what they found. Eesh. 9 to 11 cavalry ships, 36 to 44 in regulars, as opposed to just 10 in the Fort Support Flotilla. It's gonna be a running gun fight if ever it happens to if ever they meet up at sea. Also, we're conducting both naval reconnaissance and shore, rather planside reconnaissance using our Lugans. Looks like these guys are running away after failing to conduct an invasion of Solomon. They appear to be badly disrupted, but they still have numbers. It's going to be a bit difficult to deal with them if they try to attack again. Meanwhile, we've reinforced the 5th Airborne Group with regular units. Because apparently some of these units can actually be deployed by air. The problem is, Recon has said that there's a lot of mechanized units here that can take out our mobile suits if we make a mistake, so we still need to get more numbers in. Even worse, supplies have been lacking because the area is well patrolled by a more advanced naval fleet. Look at the numbers. We can't exactly get our supplies through that easily. Very least, air supremacy is doing so. No, air superiority is good in the air, in the planet-side air defenses, but out at sea, or rather out in the sea of space, we can't really do much. And I don't have naval bombers, unfortunately, which is a bit of an issue when you consider the fact that they have a lot of ships, and we don't have anything that we can use to take out the enemy's ship capabilities. In any case, we need to get some of these guys up, so we can update the Zanzibar to a better, more advanced weapon. Meanwhile, the Gao can actually be deployed for strategic bombing as well. Air superiority for that thing? Well, whatever. Anything else I can use here? Nothing yet. We haven't captured any civilian ships, so we can't use them. Oh boy. Naval combat. Looks like Solomon is under threat of invasion again. We've also listed some... Oh, one of the armored formations coming back to side 1 for a reset rather. We've also managed to start construction for some of the radar stations, and now they are at level 2. So that's a boost to us. Too bad we can't exactly make the most out of it right now, because we still need larger radar coverage to get a better idea of the enemy forces in these areas. We should also get some ship upgrades soon, but first, need to go up. Smar, I could probably assign Lizmar here to the first... No. The 4th Support Flotilla needs a number. Holt also needs to provide support flotilla. Zagok, yeah, the Zagok shall stay here. Side 3 invasion again? Seriously? Now these amphibious mobile suits are definitely in numbers, but we can't really use them. As you can clearly see, they get a major nerf in space environments so that people cannot exploit their capabilities in what is ostensibly a sea-wide or a space-wide position. Same goes for fighting in a sea environment where space-type spaceships can't really move effectively. Shark-infested waters, that's scary. I don't even know if you can use naval mines in these areas. No naval movement there, but there's a lot on side 5. Meanwhile, side 2 seems to be okay. I do want to know if I can actually use my transport for those areas. Well, it is within targeting range of the Fat Uncle Squadron. We could probably stop putting air supply there. And I could probably see if I can conduct reconnaissance work there. Well, can we? Right, we can. Let's just add a different reconnaissance squadron so that I can keep one near near side one just in case things change over there. Yeah. You conduct air recon here. Both air and naval patrol reconnaissance should be nice. If things don't change here, I think I'm gonna what? License agreement with themselves? Funny. Alright, that's a boost to our... What's that? Oh, it's for the radar systems. Still a year ahead of time, so we can't get that one unlocked. Time being, let's expand fuel gain from refineries. Wait, hang on. There's still a good amount of fuel, actually. Maybe we can expand the capabilities of our infantry special force. Yes. Get me survival training for special forces. Anything else I can use here? War propaganda is still 10 days before reset. So maybe we can boost the capabilities of our arms designers for the time being. I'm gonna need somebody to boost the power-ups of our MMPs, mobile suit machine guns, or rather assault weapons. Anyway, that's for safety purposes. Let's save here. And then change up the paradrop order. Meanwhile, this guy gets deleted. Let's see here. Plan is considered to be to our advantage. The question is, do we have to worry about attacking forces here? Still blue though. No divisions, no divisions, 100 transports. They're all here. I thought everybody can conduct jump here. Inferior enemy. Let's redo that again. That's the transport area, yes. That's where the airfield is. Conduct airborne operations here. I drop them on forward area of Island Ifish. See if things change there. Still says no divisions for some reason. Curious. Oh no, there it is. Island Ifish, 5 paras, 5th Airborne. Oh no, 5 paratroops. Airborne 100 transports in progress. Just need another one so I can try and conduct a paratrooper operation there. Still not seeing anything about naval operations or ground troops in the area. So we did manage. No, ground troops. I'm not seeing anything. So are the recon guys, which is very concerning. There's nobody there. There's a good chance that we can jump in, but then they'll concentrate on trying to get Island Ifish back. I don't feel like that's a good idea. We're already trying to save it. The question is, who do we send in to provide support just in case? I can't really dispatch the 3rd Rapid Reaction Force because they're in control. They're the ones in charge of defending Solomon. I could theoretically send in the 6th Support Corps. It's gonna be a bit of a trip though, which is important. Which is why we need to capture the naval base. There's one task force dock there apparently. A bit of a problem. Because if there is one task force dock there, well, let's just try and see if it works. Are they still planning? I don't get it. Come on, how many freaking test flights will have to deal with these guys? Still no movement on the side of the paratroops, probably because they're still prepping. I thought they were already airborne, the heck? Let me just get the MS division set up. Those guys are airdroppable, yes? Yes, they can be. This whole division can be paradropped. So why are they not moving? I don't get it. Maybe because I don't have planes. No, I do have planes. Why are they not moving? Is it too far? My transports. Do we have to send them on island Ifish operations or what? No, that's not how it works. Nope, it's not working. Still not working. Something doesn't feel right here. Maybe it's too far. Okay. The craft. Cancel a transport order. Keep them there for the time being. Are we still not conducting air operations? Oh, wait. Don't tell me it's because we don't have air superiority in the area. Okay, so pause for a bit. Here's my squadrons. Wait, no, we don't have anything that can range that far, right? We do have at least a couple of Zanzibars that we can use to try and gain some air superiority in the area. Probably with the arrival of the next... Oh, what's this? Why are there 2? Ah, 2 aces. 2 more aces in the pipe. Oh no, they're both fighter aces, aren't they? Just one. What? Somebody, he's probably already operating in the squadron where they became an ace. Scares the hell out of me every time. Let's go here then. Maybe one of the newer squadrons would need an ace pilot to keep them up. Yeah, the other Marine squadron needs an ace to keep up the fight. Okay, looks like we are green and go for an airdrop. Let's try and conduct that. What? Why is it still broken? Max supply divisions, what? Why? Why are they still not conducting drop operations? I don't get it. What the heck am I missing? It worked over here. I don't think it's a range issue, is it? These 10 cards. Hang on a second, let me just check my notes. Oh yeah, I need air soup. Sufficient transports. The air superiority and sufficient transport, so I probably need more planes. That's probably the issue here. After all, I did get more squadrons up. So, I have to add more of these fat uncles in the fight. How do I send them back home? What? Oh. Dogfight. Like some guys are already trying and get air superiority, but Ace killed other Ace. What? I guess a friendly or one of our top aces has already struck another. Please tell me that's not a kill in action notification. Nope, thankfully. We do need more fighter aces here. Oh, they can also be used for strikes. Naval targeting, agility, ground attack fact. Yes. 2 with one of the green ground attack squadron. Now that the Zamel is up and ready to rock. Wait, why is it not? It's not overriding the... It's not overriding the... Oh, because it's an ace unit. Never mind. Dang it, I thought it was going to be held front lines as a replacement. Apparently not. In that case, I think I am going to need a upgrade to our... I need the Psychom Zaku now. That we can expand our... What? There's the pride of the fleet again. Koi ships. What? Naval assault. Landed right behind us. Perfect. Just perfect. Now you guys are gonna need to be here. Already expanded all the way out here? I hate how the enemy has this notion of expanding in areas that are most definitely not good enough for these kinds of operations. And my divisions keep insisting on setting up defenses on areas that are definitely not where the enemy is going to be landing in. And then when the enemy does land in an area that's much more, they call it much more open, they don't move immediately to contain these threats. Ah, they shot down one of our birds again. That frickin' battleship is annoying. We need to take it out. And fast. At the very least, we keep overrunning their armor division, so that's a problem. That's not too much of an issue. The support fleet is still there, though. So that is the one we're worried about most. 3. They're all Zagoks. As much as I'd like to expand naval production even further, the issue is you can only get 5 of them. Can't really expand beyond 5 dockyards per big ship, which is an issue I have with these naval vessels. My free custom is complete. I don't know if I'm going to use that much, though. Now, let's expand the capabilities of a fleet. Let's use some of that. Huh? We get another ace? Yep, we did. We really need more divisions to hold this area. For some reason, even with the forts in there, they're having an easy time landing. Oh, we can expand our radar networks now. Perfect. So, get more radar coverage here. It'll be easier finding where the enemy is. We're gonna need some ground support here. Another set of naval yards, or rather, naval bases, so we can get supplies. Apparently, naval throughout, but isn't exactly coming well. Also, probably should expand the connections here. There we go. Why is it blocked off? Oh, it's busted! Excellent. It's busted and recently captured from the enemy, so we can't exactly expand connections there just yet. Let's hope we can get the supplies going. If we can secure this port, it will be easier for supplies to come through. None of these invasion forces seem to be just running through and coming back home, even when they... I think these are some of the invasion troops that could not land and are just repositioning themselves. There were one task force is docked in his naval base. Though I don't think I see any action from there, and we have air superiority here, I suppose? Aircraft protection range total... Night? What? Why is the detection range reduced by night ops? It's not even a thing in space. Whatever. Let's try and see again. Another save up here. Let's try and see if we can actually conduct the air ops now. Oh wait, hang on. We can probably wait for the next mobile suit division to arrive. It's just... They come in October. In a month? Yeah, sure, I can wait. We have a free custom now, but I can't deploy that just yet, though I think it's now part of a... Is it? Is it available as a support option? I can't get that yet. So... Exam, yeah. Zuda, no. Not yet. The Zamo is a production type, but it's separate from mobile tanks, because this is an actual mobile suit instead of just a tank conversion. Where is the exam? Oh no, the exam. It is a special unit, so we can't use that. The free regular is also special, so we can't do that either. I think I could... I can't use any more slots for that. Something alright. I gotta add the big guy himself here. Just one big Zam. Then just need to wait for the good Gelgoog to show up. Should be enough for mobile suit deployment. I'm surprised you can actually airdrop them, despite their size. Despite the fact that the big uncle is tiny compared to both of them. Suffered some loss. Oh no, it's not that we suffered losses. We're just getting reinforcements, though. Are these guys? I clicked abandoned division. These guys took a bit of a hit. A couple of older Zaku's at least. Some of the captured tanks as well. Very least, they seem to be doing well so far, but they still need to reinforce themselves. 93%. Just needs Zaku for machine guns, 3 heat weapons, 3 shields, 7 support equipment, 3 MS bazookas, 3 groups, 3 light mobility vehicles, and 3 trucks. Fortunately, supply situation is still pretty much annoying. As you can see, most of our supplies are still pretty low. We can't get everything done yet until we manage to get the supply lines back and running in Solomon. We should get another naval base up, if I can. Just to increase the supply throughput, maybe? Because they're getting bottlenecked by having the supplies in invasion-prone areas. Ah, finally, the Musai final production hall is complete. I think we can replace our old gunners with that. Should I get the Dulles hull now? Oversized carrier, but I don't use it as much as I want to. I think we can increase the capabilities of our ships first. Armor-piercing shells. Then we'll try to get the Zagok E. Maybe that's what we need to activate the... What do you call it? Activate the the AA or in the pocket storyline mode. Where the heck is that? Musai, there you are. Reproduction, Musai. Where's the last one? Mild production class. Is there a variant I can make that has a better mobile? We only have 21 Navy experience so far. I think I'm just gonna replace these guys first. The type. These mines even work? Here. Fire control 3. Radar 3. Armor 3. Just 2 points below. Excellent. Honestly, I don't think I want to use these mines. I think I prefer secondaries, but... Extra set of mobile suits would actually be a bit more beneficial. Hang on. Let me just check. Suits can carry 5 in its small mobile suit hangar. 3, so it's 3 in the hangar and 2 in the shuttle. 2 in the shuttle. Just 2? That can't be right. Anywho, if that's how things are going to be, then I guess I'm just gonna place... No, I'm gonna keep the mines in. Would be useful in the future, so Go with that. Replace the late production with the newer one. Yes. Look. How come they can get or naval dockyards working on them, but the bigger blazing class can't? That's kind of off. Anyway, back to the fight. 7th MS flight test is 1 week away from completing. I think I'm gonna go for some more war propaganda just in case. Another ace. What do we get this time? Can somebody provide closer air support to this line? No, there's already a bit of a bottleneck in supplies there. Abawaku it is. Is there anybody I can use for naval port strikes? Oh no, it's a fighter pilot, isn't it? Why is it always fighter pilots these days? Last time I played this, it's mostly ground attackers that get aces. I guess this is where the complaints about the Federation suddenly switching to a multitude of fighters in their game mode is coming into play. Like, I heard a couple of days after the update for this mod drop, players were complaining that the Federation just started investing a little too much in combat aircraft, making it a little bit harder for their ground troops to conduct operations. But we'll have to see until we'll really see things change once we go planet side. They conduct paratroop operations yet. Go blue. I can't decide what I want to do. Intel says there's nothing here, and we have 1% effect on naval supremacy. Nothing that's done about that. Whatever. Let's go and read. Ooh, improved equipment conversion is about to be done. That's done. We can focus on other important assets. Important assets, I mean these guys. Magog. Another attack inside one, or rather, another naval invasion spotted. It's task force by side one's naval forces here. Oh, good. We're starting airborne operations here now. Nice. Can we send in friendly support to assist them then? Oh, no, it's still not. Where's my supply drop units? I need everybody to conduct airborne supply operations here now. And do we have anything that is within range of air support capability there? Okay, send in another reserve squadron. Bodai and another. Yeah, sure, mobile diver time. Ducking. That is a lot of range. What? Oh. Dang it, I thought it had a lot more range. How do I get these guys to reserve again? So, can't use that, it's too far off. Yeah, not too short, that's a bit too short. if things don't go as well as I want them to, gotta have these guys disbanded. Side 2, yeah, they're still conducting air superiority though. I think we should switch over. No, we can't switch over to strategic bombing. Let's see how it goes first. If they can't handle that, finally! Test flight of Flying Mobile Suit was conducted and the results were reported to have been successful. We get Rombarol! Perfect! And we also get the new flight type as a freebie. I think it's a support unit. Oh, it's airborne. Is it mass production? Can't tell. Also, I can't really get that in production just yet because I don't have enough factories to support them. Come on, you guys, you gotta be able to support that line. Yes! We got civilian factories available. We just need to hold the air base, or rather secure the naval yard, and then we can... Resupplies coming in. I just need the naval yard to be secured, and then we can send in the Fort 6 support corps to bolster our forces here. We don't have reserves, and our organization is shot to stuff, but if we can knock them out here, perfect. That's what I wanted. And then the 6 support corps to support. Yes! Finally, we take an island Ifish. What do I want? I could probably get the Zanzibar line, but I want to get the Gao up. Just so we can get another, probably heavier air support vehicle. We'll see about producing more units. Yes, the resupply is there. We'll just have the, we'll have the 5th Airborne Group hold their positions and wait for supplies. And once the 6th Support Corps manages to get in, we'll have them push in and provide additional support as well. Then we'll strike at both these sides, and then let the 6th Support Corps guard Island Ifish and most of Side 2 while the airborne divisions rest and refit back in Solomon. Doesn't look like this place ended an air base. Organization's coming along nicely, thankfully. So that's a boost to us, although we did manage to lose a lot of people there. Just one Zaku cannon and one Zaku cannon, 3 Zaku, 2 J-types, and 2 Goop heavy arms. Meanwhile, the enemy's lost a lot of people. 823 of infantry, most of which, small number of which we captured. Some trucks, some MBTs, some support equipment. Not too bad, all things considered, but we need to get the paratroopers up and fast. Or rather, we need the 6th support element now. Otherwise, we'll be done for. When are they coming in? Taking a while, huh? We'll wait for the 6th support corps to arrive, and then, once we've managed to recover their organization, we're going to be dropping them in to secure the rest of Side 2. Time being, let's see if we can actually add somebody for production work. Also, I kind of want to use the goof flight type, but Its only purpose is close air support, and I think it has a shorter range than most of our other aircraft, so I'm not really putting it in the production line just yet. Let's wait until things calm down a bit here in space. Right. Ooh, low supply. That's not good. Supplies aren't coming in fast enough. Thankfully, this area seems to be neutral, or rather unpatrolled, so we can maneuver that. But with supplies kind of low, it's going to be a bit of a problem. 6th Supply Corps is 6th Support Corps is still reorganizing, and take them a while to get to full organization. Roughly equal in force composition for 6th here. Following actions might help you resolve the situation. Spread out and reassign units to reduce local consumption, build higher level infrastructure, and make sure there are railway bottlenecks for there are no railway bottlenecks for the capital. If you have enough trucks, you can motorize hubs in the region, giving them increased supply cap and range. Supply in the area is being delivered by sea. You can also upgrade the local in the area. Ooh, right. I should do that. Where's my naval base production? There you go. I'd like to prioritize this, please. Thank you. The upgrade in November, though. A bit. Time being, let's send out. Send out the 6th here. Hopefully things aren't gonna be a bit of a pain now. We're pushing their motorized formations out of faction. Ah, ciphers again. Perfect. Just perfect. Which Dominion is this again? Dominion of Hat. So, let's reveal their intel, making it easier for us to land in. You guys can probably, spread out the formations. I'm gonna send, one airborne formation and one regular mobile suit regiment. E. Line. Go here, and you guys go. Spearhead here. Yeah, that should do it. Commence ops. Gotta push in and clear them off of side 2 once and for all. By the looks of it, some of the 6th Corps is already moving up as well. So we're going to assign you to this front line as well. Oh wait, what? Drive in and support the 6th Airborne, boys. Hey, hang on, we should also split up the formations here. Have some of the mechanized formations on the south side instead. Pushing out the armor as well. Things seem to be going well in the front line. If we can cut them off from any naval support, we have a good chance of clearing out side 2 once and for all. We're losing troops as well. They're doing their level best to defend the areas. Right, these guys are supposed to be part of the Airborne Corps, but they're not moving in just yet. Gonna send y'all over here. If that's a split. You guys should also support the attack here. Run them over. Don't let them run away. That's in pipeline. Send the rest of the 6th here, and send the rest of the 5th here. Yep. Side 2 is now ours for the taking, and they don't seem to have a lot of equipment we can actually use. Oh, we do get some fighters, though, and some ships, I think? Some civilian trains. Hat has capitulated. The cowardly Side 2 nation can no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of the armed forces throughout the country. The Side 2 government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated, and Xeon is now in control of their home areas. Though the war against what remains of the Earth Federation and taunt continues elsewhere, this is a great victory for the Republic. Although there's still a bit of... these guys managed to run away. Lucky. These guys, though, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on. Some of their divisions are getting overrun. Looks at it. Mission complete. We've secured Side 2. I wonder if I can still conduct the operation... Well, we already conducted Operation Cold, though. So Operation British is nowhere to be found. Now, where do we want to go next? We got some free civilian factories, but oh, out of war factories. I think to fix that. Get more military factories here. Thank you. Excuse me. Apart from that, also gonna need some radar stations. As well as some naval forts. We can use... Thankfully, the supply lines don't seem to be too buggered up. For the time being, we need y'all to provide area defense this area, so I'm gonna have the 6th Support Corps handle that. Meanwhile, the 6th Airborne Group will have to wait here to rest and resupply. Another invasion, Side 1 area, or rather naval spotted. There are 1 new spotting of the region. Spotting alright, but they can't see anything. Any new ships we can deploy to the support lines? Still Zoggers, or I mean Zegox. I keep mixing the names up. Side 3 and Solomon are still a bit under of a siege right now. So for the time being, we're gonna send 6th, or no, we're gonna keep 6th here. We'll probably send them back to Solomon for a refit, while the rest of the 6th support corps handles defense here, Side 2. This aerial resupply is going to be cut off for the time being, I suppose. Resupply squadrons. Guys can come home now. You ordered them to positions for the time being. Standing by, thank you. Let's keep 1 squadron out there to provide air transport and help relieve fleet. Oh, we knocked out another ace pilot. Nice. But we get some more ground support aircraft there. Or the more aces, maybe. Ah, it's another fighter pilot ace. That one's dead. It's just a notification that we managed to take out another ace pilot on their side. We've killed what? 3 enemy aces now? So far, so good. Gonna get some more air experience later. Nothing in the Navy so far because the enemy's fleet seems to be regrouping for some reason. They're building up invasion forces in orbit again. Oh, probably take side 2, or rather side 1 by air now. Thankfully we have enough to take out most of them, but I still need reconnaissance to know how many of the enemies are here. Seems like there's a large formation of mechanized forces here. We'll have to wait until these guys are fully resupplied and reorged before we conduct airborne operations again. Gonna attack Shangri-La, take over their naval base. Ooh, that's a lot. Fleet's detached. Looks like they're still under repair. But the naval forces, our naval bombers are conducting operations to keep them busted and banged up inside their naval ports. Good sign. I should get another naval base up, rather another naval strike force up over here. Which one is this? My attackers. Oh, there. The heck is this supposed to be? Oh, it's the ones I captured. Right. Let's get more of the Dodai YS. Another squadron of Dodai YS here, yes? Yep, there it is. Then order it here and have it conduct port strikes. That'll keep their ships busted up until we can send in ground support to clear out the troops guarding the naval bases, and they'll have to report elsewhere. So far, so good, actually. Kind of scary how things are going around in space right now. Can't imagine how things are going out north, rather on planet side. Should probably get more suit divisions up as well. Problem is, it's taken a while for the others to. Taken a while for our mobile suit development to, or rather, our mobile suit training to go along because of the change in government extensive conscription, so that means our production a bit lower than usual. Another fighter ace. Seriously? Am I not getting more attackers now? Whatever. Expanding fighter ace capabilities. Almost all of the fighter ace squadrons in Abao Akun field filled up. Need more of them here, then. Never mind, that's a lot of them. Wait, I should also. Now, hang on, let's get some of these guys up first. It's just an attacker squadron. Conducting port strikes on the atmospheric area. Another pilot! Are you kidding me? Rather, another air pilot. Here. Well, all of our pilots here are already turned into aces. In that case, fill up the aces here, then. Bowie. We need to expand our naval and anti-air defenses as well, so we get anti-air here just in case they get any bright ideas about banging up some aircraft. And one of these guys. Reset military factories. Expand infrastructure. Yes, thank you. What else? I need roads. Why are you guys just level 3? I don't get it. Aren't even part of the. What the heck, man? More guards in Blue 3 and Island Ifish blocked off ports. It should keep things in tight. Thankfully, the supplies are going to be enough to keep them happy. Should probably get another set of mobile suits out as well. Domes. Domes are taking so long to get deployed, though. I don't get it. Yeah, artillery Zaku's. Yeah. They have Zaku cannon. Desert zone? Nope. What else can we... Our next target is going to be Zan, which is still out of the running. Rather, we're still trying to decrypt stuff. We'll wait until the decryption is complete, and then have paratroopers conduct air operations outside Shangri-La, while the naval bombers are still striking at the cruiser fleets under repair in this area. Basically limiting their naval superiority a bit by bit. Just a tiny bit. Until efficiency is healthy. And the presence of radar support is also providing us with some much needed spotting in the short and long. How about research? Still a couple of days out for most of this stuff. Too bad we can't get anything out of that. Construction is still a go inside too, and Solomon should probably switch over the logistics on these things. Since commands, resource, military brigades, faction, supply F4. Where is my infrastructure? Oh. Oh, seriously? Look like some of the detached fleets have already been... What? It's a wreck out, mostly because it's a side fleet instead of fleet with Federation itself. So they've deployed some of their Salamis class cruisers to engage us. Unfortunately, we have the advantage now. Or unfortunately for them. Okay, what can I get? Naval strike torpedo tactics. Yeah, let's do this. Increase the naval efficiency of our naval strike bombers. See how many of these ships go away. We inflict damage. Oh, there you go. One of the cruisers is now out of action. By the looks of it, the Federation can't come fast enough to provide support. Never mind, they're here. That was too quick. A little too quick, in fact. We'll have to detach if we want to survive here. Ooh! Engaging again? And now they're attacking the north field. Can we defend them with this smaller number, though? Apparently we can. And unfortunately, the naval... Ooh, what? We actually won that! Looks like the Federation fleet managed to, or rather failed to sink the 4th Strike Fleet. Though we did manage to suffer some serious damage from that one, so we'll have to pull back for repairs again. Yep, the 4th Strike Fleet is currently detached for repairs. Meanwhile, Federation fleet that was supposed to support the Side 1 forces failed to capture the retreating troops, and so they'll have to make do with just surviving. Okay, it is at least a decent a morale booster for our forces that we did manage to sink another ship again. Well, it's not exactly an actual federal ship. Naval bombardment's annoying. Still manages to hold that line up, thankfully. Everybody in the 4th Strike Fleet getting repairs. Droll almost got sunk. 59% health. Brave Match provides fire support in the sinking of one of the enemy Salamis classes. It drove me crazy enough to move in and scoring a kill. While we also have Old Tupper providing gun support for that last action, as well as Remul. Nice. Most of them are now at veterancies, or rather at veteran level. Meanwhile, anybody else? Not much to see with the Xeon Hull fleet. No action inside 3 so far, so Valku Guard fleet still has one really fresh ship in action. Naval Supremacy needs to get up a bit, conduct some more operations there. Third Reserve Flotilla is still in patrol, and apparently they found somebody in Salt they can hate. Bombardment Support Fleet. I wonder if they're running away, or if they managed to run away. Of course, there's the Fourth Strike Fleet, Fourth Support Flotilla currently taking a beat up, taking a load off while they try to get repairs and resupplies up. There goes the support fleet running away again. By the looks of it, 5th Airborne is ready to go again. So I think we can send here. Hopefully this time, no need to worry about ground forces. Unfortunately, since 6th Support Corps is down here trying to keep Side 2 under our control, 5th Airborne will have to rely on themselves for the time being. It's going to be a while until a new division becomes available. Maybe we should add some armor here? Not really viable at this rate. Let's wait until the barrage room is available. We have decent air superiority. We have 200 transport ready to provide support. Get ugly though. By the looks of it, they're getting reinforcements. Finally, here comes the first of the new dome units. Okay. There they are. Look at the side of that thing! Oh, that's beautiful. I send a different command unit then. Who's gonna be the command? Can't be anybody else but these guys, right? Here. Yes, let's go with Gaia. Gaia with the rest of the 7th Army. Good luck. A bit more. That's the colors of their domes. Right, let's send 7 mobile group here. Are they? They don't have naval port here, so I have to transport. Then reposition to naval port here. Hopefully nobody gets sunk on the way in. Now, I'd prefer it if we could actually use this area as a staging point for new units directly, but since it's not exactly a core point, core territory, I think we have to deal with that. And I have to say this again just in case. And commence airborne ops. Nope, we still don't have air superiority in the area apparently. Oh no, we're down on transports. That's the problem. Should get another squadron out. Set of transport ships should. Then we also have to detach plus air support again. This one. We have aces we can assign. That one, that guy's dead. Nobody. Okay. Close air support, labor, and side 2. Fuel. Now we'll just have to wait for the new transports to arrive, and then we'll have everybody jumping in. Everybody good? Ah, not enough civilian ships. Guess we didn't capture any of those inside 2. Time being, it doesn't look like there's going to be something heavy. Recon squadrons are not seeing anything significant besides detached fleets here. Oh, first Luna 2 fleet was already here. So that's why there's a lot of naval superiority inside 1. Gotta soften up the atmospheric forces as well, though. Detached crew. They're still under repair by the looks of it. Meanwhile, out here, ooh, got a capital ship ready to rock. Parsifal, I need you at the second patrol flotilla in about a coup. And we can probably conduct airborne operations in a... What? Oh, there they are. Alright. Let's hope we have enough organization to push these guys off the field. And we'll send the early elements of the... what do you call it? 7th Mobile Group to support them. I want to try them a cyber new type. I don't want to give them a preferred tactic either. Alright, we managed to push them off, thankfully. And now, ooh. Oh, this is not good. They got naval gunfire support from a fleet out there. That being said, send in the support corps. Uh-oh. Enemy fleets in the Solomon sector. Looks like it's a big one, too. They're being encircled as well. They're paratroopers, so that's expected. The train is also a problem since it's a small colony. Oh, they have any... They got an airfield here? What? Where'd the air support come from? Whatever the case, we managed to hold off the guys. Let's reorg and hold the line for a bit. Ah. There you go. Stormtrooping, yeah. We got air support, but we're taking shore bombardment from the enemy. And they have an intel advantage, so that's a bit of a pain in the arse. How long until we can get this? 91% complete. So we'll wait until we can complete that. And then we'll use the decryption to open up the fronts. Modify government. Exam, MS Beam Rifle, MS Beam Saber, Gog Zagok Saxiong. Now, I think we need to expand this one. Maybe not yet. Not quite yet. I need I'll keep that for later, I suppose. That was the enemy support fleet. I think some of them are already running away. Rather, some of them are already repositioning back. Ah! That's not good. We need to push in and soften things up. Let the domes recover their organizations. What? Taiwan's under supply. Solomon is invaded again. You guys need to work a bit better about defending the east side. Cut him off. I'll take care of him. Side one, though, not looking good so far. They're going by sheer numbers. They still have a naval fleet in there that's providing gunfire support as well. Not to mention, we've kind of ruined their infrastructure for the past, what, 2 years? Paratroopers need to push further so we can get supplies a bit cleaner up. Taiwan sector naval combat, this is not good. They have numbers advantage again, as well as firepower. Wait, what? No, we have the advantage. So what's the issue here? Most of their ships are a bit newer, but like, and they have advantage in. Never mind. Positioning is both decent. They have more light guns, torpedoes. I think this is supposed to be multitudes and heavy guns. They also have some good anti-air. The real issue is whether the bigger Federation fleet is going to arrive in time. What? The Federation announced the government accepted asylum seekers from Xeon. The defector was Dr. Curse Moses, who was reportedly involved in the development of new weapons for the armor. The doctor will defect to Federation via Von Braun. What? Dang it! Well, who do I want to get in there? Already got most of them. Armor, Monster's Mother. Is there anything that provides a flat research speed? Oh no, Lord Nakamoto has already shifted sides, so that's a problem. Let's keep that empty for now. We can't really do anything about it. Uh-oh, that's not good. I think that's our fleet's taking a beating. Oh, hey, never mind. That's ours. We managed to sink one of the Federation's, Salamis classes, at least. And the killing blow was provided by Dremel. Looks like Fort Strike Fleet is doing a lot of numbers right now. Rather, the Fort Strike Fleet's Fort Support Flotilla is doing. That's not good. Looks like we're taking enemy bombers again. Wow. Dremel sank 2 of them so far. Nice. Gonna have to detach these guys, I believe. Send them home for repairs for the bit. How's our coming along? Taking a while. I'm gonna need another set of mobile suits to support you guys, so set up 5 more and have them deploy 3, of course. Where else? For the time being, we have an issue with supplies in... Oh, come on. Another engagement? Looks like they're coming in for another attack. While our supply condition, our supply situation here is still a bit banged up, they have the advantage in personnel. We gotta capture one of the naval ports again. Or we can, by some luck, probably get a base. Expand the naval base here, I suppose. Hopefully it'll be finished in time. Oh, maybe not. In that case, let's try and... I kind of don't want to risk it. That's 16 divisions, and even though they have a pretty weak constitution so far, I don't think we have the capability to take them out. Let's wait until we can get bonuses. Another naval battle! Oh, looks like one of their remaining local cruisers. And she's out of the fight. Excellent work there, Admiral Prochnow. Oh, got somebody in the reserves list, too. Trennet, where do I want to send you? Currently 3 ships detached for the support flotilla for repairs. I need to send this guy the second patrol flotilla. Keep Aku safe. How about Alexa? I think we can send in everybody here. Send everybody up. Cypher for the Federation is up, but I just need to get Cypher for... Oh, they switch over to Zionist logo, huh? I mean the EU logo now. I need to get the Dominion of Hat. Rather, wait, Hat? No, Zan. Just 2 more days so we can complete that and get the bonuses we need. Ooh, it's Black's Flora in command now. I don't know how much they have in terms of firepower. And I don't know which focus they're going on with for now. Shock versus standard defense. Gotta push the Dome divisions up to provide rear line support. Finally. Zan 1. Let's get intel for Hut. Then get some of the bonuses for the attack here. There's a lot of armor. We're not making much progress despite the intel bonuses. I wonder if we can manage to make them run away instead. Another ace is in the making, or rather another... Ooh! Operation Solar Lay. Another one. Wonder what's gonna happen for that one this time. Do you have anything we can use? Who can get Hildolf evaluation test because we do not have access to any of the test sites, which are all planet-side. How much bombing? I wouldn't mind these guys running away to a different planet, rather a different colony, so long as they clear up this area and leave, or rather reduce the number of naval bases for the Federation to use. Where the heck did the rest of the division go? 6th Airborne still driving. Just a bit more. I think that's a reduce. Ooh, wind ratio is boosting up thanks to all the action here. What else do I need so I can get the achievements in this line? Rambaral Corps has defeated the White Base unit. Rambaral Corps has received a Dom. Capture one of the gun cannon or gun tank. Oh, I can't get Tachi because I don't have Revival of the House of Zeon as an option in the national focuses. Sheesh. These paratroopers are having a hard time pushing in. That noise. Did we get another ace? Ah, speaking of which, I should put aces up. Ah! Oh, they spotted another Federation fleet. A 37-ship fleet currently patrolling Side 1. Wait, what? We have naval superiority in Solomon. First time in the entire war they managed to save naval supremacy in the Solomon area. We did do a couple of numbers on their main fleet so far, so that's going to be helpful. Now, what we need to do next is expand the capabilities of our transport there. I think I am going to send a transport wing to support the guys here inside 1. That's gonna be... There we go. The paratroopers drive... Oh, no, they're already driving it. And we're overrunning some of their division, actually. That's a strange start. Why are they not escaping? The heck? If there's one thing you gotta... What? There's one thing you gotta hand it to... Gotta hand to these guys. They sure know how to fight. Got a naval engagement here, though. They clearly have the advantage. Some of the ships are running away. And they're also sending in... Ooh, that was quick. That was a naval combat. And that's probably the last of Zahn's fleets. Rather, the last of Zahn's ships out. Here comes another Federation fleet coming in. Thankfully, we have the numbers this time, so we can probably score some more sinkings. Hopefully. Okay, you guys. The rest of the 5th Airborne should help out here. Need to clear everybody here. Ah! We sank 2! Another naval victory for the Zeon fleet as we sink 2 of their Salamis classes. Excellent word for Admiral Prochnow there. Getting some pretty good hits in with the fleet by the look of it. Air supply is also providing some much needed support there. Somebody has to hold Shangri-La. So we're gonna have to move the 7 mobile group back to the capital. Ooh, that doesn't sound right. Oh, they're chasing the last of the Federation ships come in to support the area. Looks like another win for us there. That's 3 Salamis-class ships sunk by our superior size. Drive in close and move it very in as far as. Oh. Zan has capitulated as well. It's just a number of stragglers being kept here. He's already smoking. Just trucks, some support equipment, some infantry you can probably use. Still banging up though. So let's expand the front line. Although with that in the way, the 5th Airborne will have to be in garrison duty so we can keep until we can get our armored support out. We can shift some of the air operations now down south now, I suppose. And until we, or rather, let's wait until these guys are cleaned up, and then we'll shift operations. I'm going to set up some anti-air there just in case. Adjust the infrastructure. Get the supply lines connected a bit easier. And for the time being, let's hope we can actually push the remaining Federation forces out. We've cut them off from any shipborne resupply, so we'll just have to take them all away, I suppose. Uh-oh, another naval engagement. Looks like they got a battleship in support as well. Who's in command here? Captain Admiral Reed? Who the hell is that? We have the advantage in numbers, but they have the advantage in firepower, and I think they're better positioned than we are. So that puts us in a bit of a parity thing. Although I think we're scoring some pretty good hits here. That's one Salamis class running, or rather, one Salamis class sunk, the other were running away. Ow! We wiped them out! Good lord. This is a first, actually. 4 fleets, or rather 4 ships knocked out. Excellent work from the 4th Strike Fleet here. Admiral Proc now really earning his spurs. Let's see how they got here. Dang. Brave getting a lot of numbers in for both kills and assists. Meanwhile, Draw Me is currently the leading sinker with 4 ships sunk. So all of them seem to be Salamis class cruisers. Skull Topper, yeah, assists with 4 as well. Marimal, 2 kills, couple assists. Remel, 2 kills and 2 assists, all of them Salamis class cruisers. Ahamel, assists so far. Elmer, 3 kills and rather 1 kill and 3 assists. Smar, 1 kill, 3 assists. Wolf, 4 assists. Acom, 1 kill and 1 assist. Iwo Jima, 1 kill and 1 assist. They were the ones who sunk the space battleship right there. Magellan class. And Hellhawk, 1 kill, assists. Looks like the 4th Strike Fleet is turning to be the main striking force right now. Probably we got some serious naval superiority inside 1. Most of their enemy fleets have run away and returned to their other territories. If we can secure Luna 2, we will get some better production. For the time being, I want to secure the western sector of the Earth sphere, so we're gonna capture Loom next. Once Loom is controlled by our territory forces, we'll have an easier time spreading production around a bit more, I suppose. For the time being, we'll have to wait until we can get more of the Dom units out. Ah yes, Hygog's ready. I don't think I want to get Hygog's just yet. Get the Zagok E as well. It's funny that the Zagok E model is just the in-game at least, just the Zagok. Rather than the standard Zagok, but with gray colors instead of the usual blue. I want to get the Zagok though? I think actually I kind of want to get the Apsatus. Get the Apsatus up. Oh, what I can get. Don't let it get away this time, boys. Finally, we got Gauss ready to rock. I'll focus on that next. Also expand the capabilities of our defensive weapon or mobile suit capabilities. Get Gelgook's shield up. There's 3 more motorized formation there. And I think, yep. Nice, Saiko Muzaku is also ready to rock. That out of the way, let's go to Domtorpen. We'll have better domes out in the field. So since Saiko Muzaku is here, where are you? Oh, it's an air unit? No, we need to get the Gao up. Some more Gaos would be nice. 159 a week, yeah, I'd love that. Saiko. Where are you? Huh? Yeah, the Saiko Muzaku then. Not here, right? Psycho Communicator. Bildolf, modular attack, Weasel. I'm not blind, right? I don't see the Psycho Muzaku at all. Oh, I get it. I have new type units already assigned. They're using the Psycho Communicator. Yes. So that's why. Right? The aircraft section, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe not. Check the mobile suits again. Oh, it's just a prototype. We gotta get the Xeon out. Well, whatever. With that out of the way, let's recall guys transporting stuff from side 1. Don't. Side 1 sector. Okay, sure. These guys are to be held since we're done with that part. Everybody attacking side 1 can now take a rest. And we'll actually shift you over here, conducting the same operations. Time being, that's it. Is this supposed to be satellite orbit? That. Switch over. Ooh, nice. Those guys attacking side 2 could sure use a booster, rather side 5. So I'm gonna need Isaac Toad Hambro to take charge of this rather green squadron. So gonna need enemy fleet spotted. Enable engagement. We have the numbers for the time being. Never mind. They're detaching. Special Operations Command has been completed. They can go for elite forces, but I think I want to improve anti-infantry, anti-tank. Well, at least we still have the numbers, but I don't know if we can actually do anything about that. It seems the ships are already running away. Yep. Got away. Enemy has air superiority inside one. What? Bombing our positions. That's a problem. Anti-air is still in production, though. Airbase I can use? Not. In that case, we're gonna build an airbase here. Set up an airbase inside one bunch. Prioritize that. Production, please. Thank you. Gonna take us a little under a month until the production is complete. Well, there's some items here I can use. Okay. Speed device, I don't use that much. Yeah, that much just yet. Sakura, there's nothing really here. Salin, Simasan Bakarov. They're just for mobile armor. Or Conme would be nice. How about total mobilization? Consumer goods factory directors, 10% group population reduced 30. Rather reduce 3,000. Traffic construction speed. Oh, Garma. Can I get Garma up? Garma. What do you have? Table war support relations opinion. Honestly, I kind of want to just put in Al-Bakharov again, since these guys are just for research, or specific tech research speed. Ginya Saharin, though. Yeah, fine, Genius is. Still expand all adults serve. Instruction and training time are gonna take a hit. I'm gonna stick to this. Speaking of training time, these guys are still a way out. Uh-oh, naval combat and about a coup. Well, it seems like we have an advantage for the time being. Meanwhile, inside one... Ooh, we managed to sink one of them. Ah, what the heck is that noise? Another fleet inside one. Rather about coup. By the looks of it, we managed to sink them up. Now we gotta get carousel bombing up so we can get strat bombing there. That's a win for us. Knocked out a battleship and an officer. Excellent work there from Admiral Prochnow, earning his spur. But I do need to give him some. Speaking of giving him something, Blazing is now ready to strike. Gonna be the first real big capital ship for Xeon. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Oh yeah, the model still seems to be in need of some work. Excuse me. It's one of the bigger ships up in fleet line. Meanwhile, we need something bigger for this one. The other production units are still a couple of days away. Oh, cool. What? There are new naval combats in the region. The Glazian got caught in the fight and is now trying to help break through. On side 1, they seem to be losing numbers. Oh. Speaking of losing numbers, we actually inflicted another victory against Federation fleet, sinking another cruiser. Paramel really racking up the kills now. The Glazian! What are you doing out there? Baku is being invaded. By one, scoring another victory for Admiral Proc now here with the last of the escaping out of the fight. Now we'll have to deal with these guys. Another naval engagement. Looks like the support fleet got caught by our patrolling forces in a Baku. Got the numbers now. At least they're moving to the proper positions for this one. Nobody got getting sunk on that side, though. Never mind. That's one Salamis class out of the fight again. And yet another engagement. Looks like the Baku patrol is pursuing the fleeing survivors. Thanks to our thanks to our training with, or rather, thanks to the improvements with our with our sonar, helping to break through the Minovsky particle maze. We actually managed to do some more kills now. Actually scoring some serious hits on the Federation. That was air superiority here. We still have ground attack missions. I mean, bombers apparently. Don't have anything within range that can provide cover for these guys. Where's my fire squadron? Nope. Too far. We'll have to wait until the airport becomes available before we send in covering fire. A lot of the stuff is still under repair. Speaking of under repair, experimental facility still taking a while. And I can get scientists are currently deployed, but I don't see any construction going as well as you'd expect. The airfield is almost done though, should be available by 9 January, which is in 2 days. That's there. We're gonna send some air superiority and interception areas. Dangerous naval invasion again. See, this is when they get real bold and start sending their naval forces to engage our home territories. Thankfully, we do have the numbers and the entrenchment, so that's not going to be much of an issue. But still, well, they also have a support fleet out here. Apparently, just need to find where it is. We do have access to air support, which is good. And we also have air superiority and an intel advantage. They can't really make an engagement attack here. Attacking some city itself. Pretty bold if you ask me. So that's where they were. Looks like their main fleet has suffered significant casualties. They're down to 37 ships, and only 9 of them is the capital, including their pride of the fleet. Invasion forces have been forced to retreat, and good. Now, if the home fleet gets a bit and tries to pursue the support fleet, pretty much gonna get out. Nope, still a bunch of Zagogs here. Nothing I can use. Support fleet seems to be running away at least. That's a plus. Now what do we need? I don't think anything here. No civilian ships to use, annoyingly. Production is still a bit slow. Ah, finally, air support's here. Okay. Gonna need a couple of you guys out here since we still don't have anything. Gonna be conducting air reception, and you guys are gonna be conducting air superiority. And anything else to work with there? It's Miranda bombing. Where the hell are my strike craft? In here we have strategic bombing, strike, logistics, air recon, just air support. I don't see anybody else handling that. Just naval invasion. A Solomon again? Looked like there was much to worry about so far. I can't give him the cyber new type boost. I don't want to actually. Panzer leader. Why does he have a Panzer leader bonus? I don't get it. Price fit mechanizing. Chance of circle specialist in armor. Which is weird because as far as I remember, Von Cuspin was one of the MS Igloo characters who focused on mobile suit development. And the guy that handles armored support in Igloo was Elik Kruger, as far as the Xeon is concerned. So, combined arms it is. Now we combined arms expert. How about Shar? Oh! Joint Special Operations Command is still not out. Rather, not doing anything. Anybody we can employ for that? I mean, Temple used 5 special force capacity, currently feeling 3rd floor and training 054 allowed, so well. Probably get another Marine division to assist him. Just one. Can't deploy it there. Where's my home territory? Here. Probably should edit some of these guys. We have Zaku Cannon. Clipper, maybe? Or Constitute. Calorie Con. Well, the others are not special forces, so that's not gonna not cut into our special forces limit. So I think I'm gonna stick with a regular motorized recon, armored recon. I'm gonna need armored recon company, and maybe tenants signals. Logistics, signal types. Yeah, sure, get a signal company in there, and probably what's a good mobile suit support you guys? No. Oh no. You got a desert Zaku there. I don't think I got anybody in that yet. Now this should be enough. Now I think Greens should be good. We already got Zaku cannon support anyway, so that should be enough. The Mountaineers need some better support besides Zaku RPG. Need a hospital, logistics, and again a Zamo. Zaku, Desert Zaku NG, Zamo maybe. Don't get them in maintenance company. Should be enough. Let's put the Zamo in a different unit next time. Side 1 still has enemy air superiority. We don't have any aircraft there right now. It's eating 2 supplies. Right, air support is now here, so let's hope we can actually... Oh, where are you guys going? Huh? Oh, they're outside. So that's why. We need to worry about those space territories because we need to focus on defending side 1. Go. Let's keep the Fetties out of our airspace, shall we? Their fleet action is imminent. Looks like they're planning to invade Side 3 again. While... Right, Miranda. Almost ready to take on Loom. Still need... what do you call it? I still need more units to provide a garrison support as well as invasion support for the 5th Airborne. Since the 6th Support Corps is currently holding Side 2, and we still need guys inside 1. Time being, let's keep it at this number. But no, still no heavy surface fleet ships available for that. Although Admiral Proc now currently has a battleship available for forces. Should probably get that Glazine refitted after its action in about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ships being detached for repairs. Meanwhile, radar construction is complete. They're currently at level 4. Should be able to go up to level 3. Should be able to go up to level 4 in the next run. These ships have been detached for repairs. Shooting at something. Stop bombing the area. It's already controlled by our forces, boys. Come on. My situation doesn't seem to be an issue inside 1 right now, thankfully. So no need to worry about that. Conducting more naval and air recon around here to keep an eye out for enemy ships. That's good. And these are the transport planes that are supposed to land on side. Oh, right. My air base is here. I still have slots for at least a couple more transport Ports or supply ships. But some fighters here. Gal is taking a while to deploy. Don't want to use those fighters just yet. So for the time being, let's try to build up our resources as we go. Oh, the main issue here, in fact, that I am apparently running out of time. As I said earlier, or rather, I probably forgot to say this earlier, but this was supposed to be a short stream just to fill up stuff for the things we kind of missed yesterday because of the power interruption. So far, I think we actually went better than expected. I was expecting the Federation to start pushing us further back in, and we were supposed to leave Solomon here. Thankfully, we actually managed to hold on long enough, thanks to attrition and some decent air support. And only managed to not only capture Side 2, but Side 1 as well, thanks to airborne operations. For the time being, much as I'd like to continue this for another run, I think some people might already be tired of seeing me conduct. Hey, Dagger, I don't know if you're still watching, but if you really want some tips on how to play Hearts of Iron as a newbie, I suggest you might want to look in this popular VTuber called Cleoite. I think that's her full name. She's an Australian VTuber who's actually pretty good in most of these Paradox games. You might want to check out some of her VODs for Hearts of Iron 4. A couple of them are available in other streaming sites. He's actually one of the more notable Hearts of Iron 4 players I know, so if you want somebody who's pretty much a bit more into the deep side of these map games, then you might want to check out Cleo. I don't know if you're still here, though, or just in case. That's my current suggestion right now. Anyway, since it's about time for us to go, let me just do one more double check about what we got. We have 206 political power, so we can switch. We can probably get the beam designer up. Yes, thank you. I need to paste these. Honestly, I just want to get a no factory output, docker output, structure speed, reduce speed, factory output. I want to go to free trade because 80% of my resources go to market. It does have a boost to 10% for research, though. Nah, let's consider that for another time. Intel. Thankfully, we've already got the ciphers for side 5 ready to go. So if we start sending in paratroopers, we're going to be able to do something about that. I do need I probably need to send a recon squadron there as well, just so we know what the heck is happening inside 5. As well, assign them now while I'm at it. Thankfully, we have a good number of recon units ready to rock. So we here be conducting standard air recon while I'm gonna need another squadron of spotters for maritime patrolling, as well as some Dodais for heavy attack. So where is the other one? Deploying the scout wing for maritime patrol. Deploying this one for port strikes. This one is gonna be close air support. Actually, I probably need logistic strikes here. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I think it is a good time to call it in for the day. Much as I'd like to really continue further on, I think people are already getting tired with Hearts of Iron, so we are going to give it a bit more rest for tomorrow. Probably going to do something, or rather, no, tomorrow I might not be able to stream at the regular time. If I am going to stream, I have some things I have to attend to. It's pretty important. Much as I'd like to postpone that, I cannot. I'll have to attend to that first. If I do stream, it's going to be in the later schedules, which is probably like 5 hours after my usual stream time. If I am going to stream, that is. There's also a possibility that I may not be able to stream at all. So just in case, keep an ear out on the socials. I'm not exactly sure what I want to stream tomorrow. Could be a practice run for something I'm going to do in the near future, really near future. So maybe I'll go into that first and then let you know what's going to happen next. With that being said, if you got any complaints or valid reactions about the stream today, you can always drop me a line on my Twitter or Pixiv. If you have a hankering, the other stuff I've already streamed on Twitch, you can always check the VOD archive linked in the About tab of my profile page. Speaking of my profile page, if you got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, you can always link my profile page, twitch.tv/lurkatwork. That's all from me for now. Thank you so much once again for being a part of the stream, and also a round of apologies for the abrupt end yesterday. Much as possible that I want to rage about that, I can't really control the effects of the weather. So let's just be thankful we didn't lose any data from that one. Hopefully next time it won't be as bad. Whatever the case, Lurk and Work is now RTV. Thanks again for watching. Keep an ear out on the socials for any news about what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night, everybody.